So, challenges. They do seem very, very hard to do and very, very challenging. But in perspective, it does help you improve your art. And today I will want to talk about a specific challenge which runs through the month of September and is called Sketchtember. And there are like plenty of prompts. There are no official prompts like for the Inktober, because at least I didn't find any. And I am doing a prompt list by the anyway, I'll put it on. And it has like one word or a couple of words which describe each day, just like in Inktober list. But with Sketchtember, you need to draw with pencil, hence the sketch. And I wanted to do, I did everything in pencil at first. Anyway. So the challenges just generally help you improve extremely like fast and it just helps you improve, and it allows you a time and space to do something that you really, really wanted to do for yourself for some time right now. So maybe like with the Inktober, Jake Parker wanted to just improve the inking, and hence he made the prompt list that would help him ink, and that's how the Inktober was born. So same goes with like most of the challenges. They all have like there a certain kind of goal. So if the Inktober is with ink and Sketchtember is hence with sketching and pencils, or it can be like anything including digital, but yeah, and there's like I think Huevember, where you use one hue each day for the whole November, and I'm not sure if there is a prompt list for that, but yeah, you can check it out. So, and today in September, I decided that I really, really wanted to do like comics, and I didn't really know how to start them or what to do about them, because I thought like obviously you need like a narrative or something to run the story along, and I did try to come up with it, and it just took me a very, very long time to actually do something like this. And with this prompts and with this challenge, I just decided that it's gonna be easier if I just do one page a prompt, and it's gonna help me like actually, and I'll just combine them into one graphic novel or comic, which would feature one main character. It doesn't really have a narrative yet, at least. Maybe I'll come up with a narrative or something. And I just started sketching. I didn't really think a lot about it, because when I started, it didn't actually came up to me like the very instant when I saw the prompts that I'm gonna do the comics with it. I just wanted to do the comics when I did like the 3 illustrations with the glowing people characters in them, and I really wanted to bring them back. And when I started the Sketchtember, I saw the prompts and I did some sketches, and I did the sketch which really, really pushed me to do the actual like the comic on the first page with the fishes, and I think it's going well so far. I did 4 days, and I would very, very much try to finish all of them, because first I really want to improve with with sketching. I not really improve, but I love sketching. I love the way that the pencil lies on paper above all else, like the sketchiness, the texture it gives. And also I got like the new Faber Castel watercolor pencils. I really, really wanted to try them out, and I don't really have a big piece yet that I can apply them to. So I decided that I'll just bring a splash of color into my comics. Yeah, not a lot, because the paper that I use, which is a Mass Good sketchbook, yeah, it's a Russian company, and I really really love the sketchbook. It's amazing, and I think it's really good for pencil actually, but it doesn't really handle water so well. At least this kind, because they have the watercolor paper and the marker paper, which is also very nice. But yeah, anyway, so what I did and how challenges can improve what you do, or at least I can encourage you to draw, is that I tried to do Inktober last year and it didn't really go as planned, and I didn't finish it because I didn't really know what I wanted to do for the Inktober, for the prompts. I was very very confused, and I was like, oh my god, I don't really know what to draw. What are these things? Like, how do I make something look special in all of these people that just do the Inktober? Because I thought that I really need to post it online, and that I needed to have a specific thing, that I need to be like recognized by this. But then I was like, yeah, I don't really have a huge following, so why bother? And that kind of like discouraged me from actually finishing it. But I think this year I would actually really really want to try it, and probably succeed. I don't know, let's hope. So what are the challenges good for, just generally? They're good for, if I don't know, if you have an art block, they are very good for that, because you already have a set rule that you need to do. So Sketchtember, you just pick up a pencil, a paper, and then you just start sketching. It can be references, it can be anything you want. So that means you don't really have to think a lot about what you're drawing, about the concept of your sketches, about the concept of your piece. You just need to focus on, let's say, the prompts. So for example, the first prompt that I did was the underwater, and you can just draw anything. So I started off with just jellyfishes because I didn't know what I wanted to do, and I just drew some people floating, just jellyfish. And I saw like a picture of Nemo, well, not Nemo, but like the clownfish. And I came up with an idea of starting off the comic with the underwater world, and it really worked out. It really gave me like a direction that I wanted to do. So, and by that time I thought I had an art block, and I was like, oh no. And I think by this time of the year, a lot of people are experiencing art block, because it's the summer, and maybe you work too much in summer and you just like, oh my god, I don't really know what to do. Or maybe you didn't work and you just are staying lazy and think that you have an art block, which is totally okay. And I think it's a really good starting point of like when you start doing challenges. It's a very good starting point on doing certain things or exploring certain things. And the challenges do seem very, very complicated at first, or you need to think that, oh, I need to do something extremely nice and extremely neat and extremely, I don't know, finished. And no, you don't, because you can just do something for yourself, something that you think you'll enjoy, something that you want to do. So, for example, I just wanted to try out the new pencils. And I just wanted to draw in pencil and have some sort of purpose to it. And there you go. That's me doing the challenge. It's me doing something with a pencil that I think I like. And at the same time, I'm improving. I'm doing something that I thought that I always wanted to do, but I thought I'll never will, because I was either scared or thought it's going to take me so long to do. And it doesn't really take you long to do the challenges. It doesn't really take you long to do like a page for a challenge, because I don't know, because I thought that it has to be extremely quickly, that you just look at all these people online and that they're like, oh yeah, look at this, my fabulous drawing, it's like for this prompt and this prompt, and then it's done in this color. And then I always think that challenges have to be quick because they're daily and they don't have to be complicated. And then I always want to achieve the same result as the person who did an extremely well drawn out piece. in a very short time. And that doesn't always work. It never works, because I tend to rush. I never finish certain pieces, certain places, and it just ends up looking messy and not very welcoming or anything like that. So I think that's like a stereotype, or like a thing that I think many people actually encounter, because they want to do something quick, because they think that, well, art is quick, right? It doesn't have to take a lot of your time to draw something or anything like that. But for the challenges, you really need to commit to the certain challenge to actually enjoy it and to actually, to actually get the result that you want. And for example, like each page took me like about an hour to complete, like from the start to finish. And it's actually not that much. It's actually not that much when you look at it. It's just 1 hour a day. So you just wake up, do a page or a sketch for an hour, and then go do the other things. Especially now, well, I don't know, my university starts in like a month almost, so I'm still in the summer mode. But like those people who do schools or something, I don't know, like just do it during lunch or during break or during the class when you have nothing to do, although you should be listening. But yeah, challenges have to be fun. You have to enjoy them. You have to make them something that you like. And they don't have to be scary. It's okay to be afraid of them. It's okay to feel like you need to show the world how awesome you are, which you don't need to show anybody how awesome you are. Well, I mean, you could if you want, but it's not necessary. It could be just for you, and that's it. So here's my finished piece of what I did, and as you see, it's very sketchy. You can see the lines that I made to make up the face and to draw them, and it's not very neat. It has like a lot of splashes and all that, and I think I'll do something with it, as I'll transfer it to the digital, because I actually want to do that. And thank you guys for watching. Enjoy the challenges, and I hope you liked it. Follow me on the social media and Instagram.